Today we're going to take you on the lamest recovery ever. I told you guys that we would film everything, right? Like show you the good, bad, the ugly, and we're going to show you guys what a lame recovery looks like. Maybe we'll never even release this video. We have a buddy who's stuck, our buddy Cowballs over here, aka Jason. He got stuck up in the mountains looking for a cabin the other day, and so he called Dave yesterday, and we were on our way to Arizona. So Dave's like, oh, I'll go do it, and I was like, careful, don't get stuck, and Dave's like, haha, and we laughed about it. Later that day, Dave got stuck.
Misery, sadness, loss of faith.
And I think somebody vlogged recovering him.
This is embarrassing.
I don't know what to say.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Somewhere out there's a recovery video of Dave getting recovered. That was yesterday. So today's video could just be a little quick bump and tug, or with our luck, when us three get together, Jason's truck is either going to be on blocks, completely slide down the mountain still, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be fairly simple. We'll see what happens. You may notice that we're not putting diesel in this Jeep, which is kind of weird, right? Because most of my vehicles are diesel powered. Well, there's a good reason for that, because under the hood, we've got ourselves a 707 horsepower Hellcat engine installed by America's Most Wanted 4x4. This thing's wild. They specialize in putting Hellcat, Demon, and even Elephant engines in the Jeep Gladiators. That's like 700, 840, or like 1,000 horsepower. And right now they're building my Gladiator up at their shop, and it's gonna have more power than any engine they've ever put in any other Jeeps. I think it should do pretty well in this recovery today, because all that power in a very light vehicle with big Dana 80 axles should be a pretty good time. Buckle up, because this could get exciting. Time to air down again. A lot of airing down this winter. And so this is the base of a canyon here that is very deceiving. It always looks like it's like you can make it in a four-wheel drive, but four-wheel drive doesn't mean anything if the road's a sheet of ice. I think we can make it if we air down, but trying to come up this with a trailer like Dave was yesterday, recipe for disaster. Beautiful canyon, and there's a lot of great people up here. In fact, most people are great. However, there's a handful of people that are just angry people. And we've been stuck up here a couple times before, and they don't take kindly to it. So we're not gonna cause any problems today. If you ever come up Tollgate Canyon in Utah, put chains on at the bottom, or don't go up, because they do not like people blocking the road, which can't blame them. You're the cool guy? Yeah. There's no cool guys left up here. So as you can see, he's pretty stuck. I'm not going anywhere. It's not as lame as I thought, because it's on a pretty steep hill here. So there is a little bit more to it than what we originally saw.
Shoulder or shoulder?
Yeah, those are awesome. That was awesome, huh?
Somewhere between the top and where we got to now, I lost my keys.
Wait, Did you find them?
Yeah, they're in my pocket, right here for safekeeping, or I wouldn't lose them.
So we're gonna teach you guys a little while we're at it today. Show you what not to do. And honestly, Cowden is pretty good at giving those lessons, right?
I did a pretty good job too.
Yeah, step one of what not to do. This was deep. This was really deep.
I had no chance of making
You had no
this, like,
chance.
zero.
You made it a lot farther than I thought.
I had either that side of the hill or this side. So
chose
I
the
chose
right side.
Yep.
Actually, the
Gunned
left
it into
side.
the ditch.
As you can see, the Jeep is just basically, we aired down enough, we got the chains on it that it's hopping up on top of the snow and packing it down well enough to be able to make a path. This truck's not gonna do that. So we're gonna air him down a little bit. First, we're gonna tug him out of the drift, get him on the hard pack here, since the Jeep has already made a little bit of a trail. With him aired down, plus a couple of chains, we should be able to get him out. Right now, we're gonna easily be able to get him on top of basically where I'm at in 2 pulls. Because the first one would be a little cautious. One pull wonder, you see that? You think about it. Now we're airing him down because the worst is yet to come. However, we did just pack this down with the Jeep, so it's gonna be in better condition for him to drive on. I think I'll use this moment as an opportunity to tell you guys that the Brodozer recovery rope by Yankum is hands down one of the most, let me show you the tag here. Brodozer recovery rope, 1-inch diameter, 30 feet long, rated at 33,500 pounds. But we've ran them well past 100,000 pounds and they don't break. We're using 2 right now, not because we need it, but because it helps keep the truck centered on the trail. But right now, guys, we've got, I think maybe 300 of these ropes left up at Yankum, and we're gonna give you guys a deal. Starting right now, if you click the link in my description below, I'm gonna give you guys 20% off the rope. Yankum's probably gonna be pissed. Other people are probably gonna be angry because we didn't plan on that, and we don't really need to discount them because they sell really well, but I love them, and I feel like everybody needs one. So let's call it the next 300 ropes. I'm gonna do 20% off on, how about that? The link in my description to take you to their website. Wham, bam, you got yourself a sweet rope, man. Did that rhyme? I don't know if it did or not.
A little bit.
At least you're getting a deal. They're perfect for this type of situation. 1 ton, you know, medium duty trucks, that type of stuff. They obviously work for Jeeps and everything really well, but full size pickups, they work really well as well. You got it.
Nice, Jay. Yeah.
You just about drive out of here, you know, by yourself.
So that's one right there.
He was hammered down and drove over the rope. I'm calling it proper
There you go.
towing etiquette.
Get the spin.
Come forward a little bit, just rock it. He's making it pretty well. This is the easiest part. Once we get down to the deeper stuff in the shade is where it gets tricky, so.
I'm gonna see if he can pull with all my tires at a dead stop. Brake supply.
Ah, yeah, he's still doing it.
He's still going.
is where Jason was trying to get to. He's doing some tiny home construction up here. The road that he was coming down is obviously this one, and he was stuck above the home, so we just came down and around, and now we're pulling him up. And you can see he's doing much better now that we aired him down, and I'm basically carving down to dirt for him with the chains. Now comes the difficult part of getting him up this hill, because it is deeper in the shade, it's steep, and it's up a hill, but we'll see.
Hey, I think you got it.
I think I got it too.
Just about knocked Nate out back of the truck.
got concussed on the back windshield. Windshield casualty with all the stuff flying up from the Jeep. Cracked my windshield. I wanted a new one anyway, it's all good.
This thing's awesome. Woo! I'm coming for you, Jay!
Out of here. I mean, you couldn't have chose a prettier place to get stuck. You look great in my lens right now.
Thanks.
Nope.
There we go, we got him out. It wasn't pretty. This thing did fantastic. I just gotta adjust those chains. That's it.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I would not have been able to get unstuck without you guys, man. I would still be down there.
Come off way easier than they go on. Well, my friends, there you have it. It started as a lame recovery. Well, still kind of a lame recovery, but it was still fun. For me, it was an opportunity to see what this Jeep could do. I've had this thing for about 3 weeks now, and I continue to push it harder and harder to see what it's capable of. The guys at AMW 4x4, Jared and his team up there, are like, dude, we want to see what it's capable of. So like, push it and you know, give it a hard run. And so that's what we're doing. And so far, it's been great. Come on in, and we're making dreams come true, giving rides. Big fan. We got a fan here. She likes the Jeep, not me. So we're loaded up, and we're gonna head down the mountain right now. Okay, so we were done. We are all unchained and loaded up, and old hardhead over there couldn't resist the temptation, and I turned around and he's plowing through a snowbank, and he's stuck again. Oh, come on, easy. Come on, get it.
Okay, I got it.
Get it. Slap it on there.
Yeah! I called our friends over at Yankum Ropes on the way down the canyon and told them that I wanted to do that discount on the Brodozer ropes, and they were very reluctant and a little skeptical, and they were like, why do you want to discount our best-selling rope? They reluctantly agreed, so 20% right now on the Brodozer rope. In fact, if you remember the footage when we were trying to recover that big crane and the rope broke our 1-inch thick steel tow truck hook before the rope broke, which it never did, this is that exact same rope. We're still using it. These things are legit. We've not been able to break them yet, and they just keep on performing. So if you want one of the best performing recovery ropes in the business and 20% off, you should go right now. Click the card up here wherever I got it, or click the link in my description below, and no promo code or anything needed, just 20% off. Boom, you're welcome.
Punch it, Jay. Now, Dave's gonna do victory lap.